It's 3:51 in the morning on the 7th, so this video is for the 6th. I'm like tired, dude. Hungry. My knee hurts too. The inside of my right knee has been like sore forever. And I don't, just because probably because I did some like stretching or something. But bizarre. I haven't felt that before. So, yesterday I got up a little bit late side-ish. And I went to the store like a couple of times. Yesterday was the first time trying to set up this new computer I got, streaming computer. And at the end of the day, it was only able to connect to 4 cameras. On my Macintosh, I did streaming, and it worked fine for a little bit, but then all hell just breaks loose. Like, you could see I had 4 external cameras and webcam, so I had 5 cams, and they were all working great. I could, switch from one cam to the next, and it was nice, but then cams would just go out, like it'd fall apart on you. And then it'd stop streaming, and it'd be really slow, and then the computer wouldn't work right when you restart it. So I got the streaming computer, but, the streaming computer, I think, had like 6 built-in USB ports on the back. And I had these multipliers, so I used 2 of them for those because I had to plug in 2 keyboards, because I have the keyboard there and then the keyboard for here when I look at the TV, but it turned out I couldn't even connect the computer at all to this TV. I plugged it in, I didn't see it. And it wouldn't see it when it was on its adapter, so. I and the mouse. But it's still nice to have the keyboard and the mouse here, because I could just look over at the screen over there and control the screen from the bed here if I ever want to. I don't know, whatever. And maybe one day I'll be able to connect, the streaming computer to a big screen TV, so whatever. I can store this stuff underneath my shelves here. One cool thing about my room is that I can cover the entire 360 room, The idea is you have a south-facing cam from the roof, north-facing, east-facing, west-facing. So, and each one, it's just pure green screen. But on the other side of the green screen, all around the whole room, is stuff behind it where you can store stuff on every side, just how it's designed. So, it's really convenient. Easy to set up this green screen and to access stuff when it's up. And I love my studio. It's like the best ever. And it took me a long time to figure this stuff out, figure what I could do exactly. So I also bought a monitor for my new computer, and I wouldn't have if I thought that my other north wall mounted TV worked. For some reason, I thought it was broken, like it wouldn't turn on, but then I touched it and it did turn on. But so, and my bike table here, I'll show you. Okay, was my bike table. Okay, so that there is my TV, and that's my new, what do you call them, monitor. So then you got the TV, the computer down there. Like, you can't really see it. It's like behind that thing, right? So it's a great spot to function as a desk. I have a folded chair in there, and I can just fold it up, stick it on the wall. Fits in great, and then you stick it out, work it as a desk, and you sit in there. I can sit in there just as comfortable as a normal desk, so I have a desk. It's cool, a regular desk. But I was, and the way that the screens is, yeah, so I can screencast from my Mac. So, I can, when I'm riding the bike, I can like do the Mac, watch videos of the Mac or even work on my website while I'm riding the bike. And then the other screen on the right side, that's the one that's connected to the, in the Mac computer, it's the one on the north, that's the TV, it's the one on the north end. And then my big screen there, it just shows the same thing. But then the streaming computer connects to only that screen. So if I wanted to, unless I could figure out a way to screencast to my cell phone, can you do that? Yeah, I just thought right now. But, so if I'm going to work on the streaming computer, I have to sit on the chair the whole time, which is fine. I don't have to do all my work laying in bed. I'm good for my back, sit up, and it's comfortable enough. And it's not like I want to spend too much time setting up scenes on the streaming computer. But yeah, so, and then of course there's another USB you have to plug in the Stream Deck, and then there's another one for the mic. Maybe I should get another mic. Be sophisticated. Put mics on every corner of the room. I just thought of that like literally right now. But anyways, maybe if I could figure out, I overload the system. Because what's wrong is that, I had these 2 USB ports on the top, which I had my multipliers to, and then I had these 4 USBs on the bottom. And that's how many cameras I have. So I plugged them in. Each camera got to go directly into the computer. Yay. But the problem is it would only detect 3 cameras. Wouldn't detect a 4th. I'm like, is there a problem with the camera? I made sure the camera at night, because it worked fine before on the computer, my Mac could show 5 cameras at once. So why would my streaming computer only show 3? So is it the camera? So I switched it up to the computer, no. So then I disconnected, or one of the cameras that worked, my Eastern camera, my Brio, actually my best one. And then I put the one that I thought was broken, the north one, on. But then I could get the Brio on, confirming that there is some 3 camera limit. So I'm going to call, but it was too late to call. So I'm going to call the manufacturer tomorrow. What are they called? StarTech? I keep forgetting what they're called. Skytech Gaming. I got the computer called the StarTech, Skytech. I can't. Call them tomorrow and be like, is there like an adapter or something I need to buy so this thing can pick up 4 cameras? Because I wanted to even buy a 5th camera and put it on the floor pointing up, because that'll give, and then my north camera pointing directly south, so that will give 2 cameras that look at the TV. But if the one on the bottom, I think, will have a better view of the TV with more view of me and less glare from the lights, and it will work great when I want to work out with other people, because I have these videos that show weightlifting and exercises with all these people. The best, weightlifting, just girls mainly, but almost exclusively, but that I got off YouTube and Instagram and even an old website called Her Biceps, but they don't really do that much lifting. And I just organized it all, and then I did rowing and cycling, but and I was experimenting controlling my cell phone. My TV with my cell phone, and it works great. Can control it all and see the movies for the streaming, and it'll be really convenient. So to work out and the other workers out in the background, that'd be cool. So I might do that, but I have to figure out a way to have this computer look at all 4 cameras. Find out what the snafu is, or what's going on. I thought it'd be better than my Mac. I hope this doesn't turn all into be just a waste, and that when I finally start streaming, it doesn't stream any better than my Mac, and my Mac's actually better. No, that won't happen. But yeah, I'm wondering why it just conks out after 3 externals. It's the weirdest thing. It has more ports. So I'm going to call him tomorrow, find out what's going on. Wait, I was like just about to hit it under 10 minutes, but I was like, fuck it. It's a little bit abrupt So, yeah, you know how it is. You buy stuff. I thought that maybe I could, work the new computer with my, 3 monitors and TVs. Couldn't do that. Couldn't even do it with two. It would only do one or the other. I don't know how they do it where gamers can have control between their monitors, but maybe it's because they both of their monitors are actually monitor. Over there, that's just a smart TV. But the way that I have it set up now, like I said before, is my Macs, which I have two, and I don't even know if I've used for the second one. Because I bought the second one in 2017, and now I'm thinking I should have kept the original Mac. Never bought a second Mac. I got the second Mac because I thought it would do everything I needed. What I should have done was just bought a desktop, because I can fit it. It's not like a Spaces is an issue. You just bring the cable out or whatever and use the typing here in bed and then connect it to the TV. But then again, I waited until now to get a desktop, meaning it's the best for streaming. So, and I couldn't even stream it then anyway because I didn't have the internet available to my house. So it's all good now. But yeah. So tomorrow will be my first day trying to set this up. I hope it all works out. I hope they can help me. I hope that I get to eventually add more cameras to the computer without the OBS streaming software burning out, overheating on me. So, yeah, I was watching a video. They said you could use a GoPro Hero 6 as your external cam. And I'm like, okay, well, because I have one. But then the guy's like, yeah, but you need to buy a graphics card for it. It's $160. It's like, well, that doesn't make any sense because the webcam's only $50. So, in order to have my ground north side, I have to get a 5th external, which makes sense to me because, if I'm streaming with a desktop, I can't use that built-in camera as a streaming camera anyway. And I was doing 5 before. Like 4 on the outside and then the 5 in the middle. But but I can't even get to 4 now. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna call around and hopefully I can fix it. And if worst comes to worst, whatever. Now I guess that means I have a new webcam I don't need, but figure out how to do streaming with just 3 cameras and call it a day. Because that's as far as I got when I set it up. Tried to set up the 4 camera, didn't work, so I never got around to trying it or making sure that the other stuff works too. Because if the camera's overheated, does that mean it won't take other things? I don't know. Anyways, I'll find out tomorrow. Yeah, go back to the store. Slowly coming together, but if I can get the 4 cameras going, or even 5 cameras, I'm like spending I'm spending an ungodly amount of money, but I just want to do it now and get it over with. I think I can keep up with the credit card interest bills if I sell my car soon. And my mom said she'd front me the insurance money to get the car insurance. I could sell it, but maybe I could sell it for a lot. But the problem is I don't have the actual paperwork on it. It's just materials magically disappeared a few years ago. So so that's it. That's what I'm up to. It's gonna be nice to finally stream, but the new program that I got is like OBS streaming. The layouts. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's a little bit different, but I figured it out. So yeah, I didn't get very far. Just a bunch of hardware setting up, and I did buy a joint at the store, which helped. If it hadn't have been for that, I would have been stressed out. Like I got the computer. I didn't see the power cable inside the computer, so I bought another one. Then I had to take it back. That kind of stuff. Anyways, enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow.